making a ruckus over this time?
Oh, hi, Frank. I thought you said you were going to spend another quiet morning organizing your bow tie.
How could anyone effectively organize anything with you two talking so loudly at one another?
Our most monstrously marvelous Juliet here insists that the local mailman is enough of a powerhouse to lift every single neighbor in the neighborhood.
Oh, Julie, not this again.
It's true. Frank, you've seen it too.
Now, Eddie is fairly capable of carrying all of his packages and such around, but...
So you agree?
I did not say, Julie. Our neighborhood includes the likes of Barnaby and Home. No one could.
Eddie can lift a house!
I give up.
Well, I simply can't accept such a boast without proof.
Oh, I can prove it. Here comes Eddie now. Watch this.
What do you mean you can prove?
I've got mayor here for all.
Eddie, quick, ta-da! See?
That's hardly convincing.
Yes, I could probably lift you if sufficiently motivated, Julie.
Eddie, you never play throw Julie up in the air as hard as you can and see where she lands with me.
We've talked about this.
Well, I'm not convinced. Mailman! Center stage, mailman!
Yes, ma'am.
Up, man! Up! Lift! Higher now, with your knees, not your back,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
your knees.
Oh, here
All the
we
way
go.
up, a
All
little
right.
more, a little more, and just a little more right there. Ta-da!
Okay.
Passable, I suppose. But I'm still not convinced.
Frank next!
All right then.
Don't you dare.
Wouldn't dream of.
Oh, look, Wally and Barnaby. Let's pay attention to them instead and leave me well alone.
What's all the commotion, fellas and fillets?
Hi, Julie. Hi, Sally.
Let's go
Hi, Frank.
instead.
Hi, Eddie. What are you?
Okay. Wake up, little buddy.
Oh, I'm up here now.
That's nothing. Wally raised 3 apples soaking wet. Here, watch. Mailman, put him down.
Alrighty.
I'm on the ground again.
And up.
Oh, and now I'm up again.
Life sure got its ups and downs, eh, Belle? But seriously, Jules, what's this new game of yours?
It's not a game. I proved to Sally that Eddie can lift everyone in the neighborhood.
Oh, why didn't you say so? Eddie, you should have started with me, seeing as I'm such a tiny little pooch and all. I mean, it wouldn't be much harder than lifting a couple envelopes, huh? Picking up a little guy like me, it's hardly even worth showing off at this point. When you've already managed guys so much bigger. I might as well, just so you can say honestly, you've managed a full collection, right? Okay. Now, here we go. All right. Little more.
Yes!
Oh,
Oh, my. Oh, now Barnaby's up there.
Well, I don't even got a joke for this one. That was impressive, Ed. You all right?
Yeah. This Peachy Barnaby, thanks for asking.
well, I'd still say it's only just passable. I bet I can do it better. Barnaby, get over here. I bet I can lift you over my head.
Yeah, all right.
No. I'm ending this right now.
Ooh, next up, Eddie can lift Poppy and Howdy next. We can say, oh, they finished.
Not if I can lift them first.
Well, I know what I'm doing with the rest of my day. Come on, little buddy. Let's catch this show.
Eddie's going to lift up Home. That's the lowest. We can go rallies together.
Y'all can go ahead. I'll get you.
You always did work too hard. I'm going inside. Enjoy the grounds, Mr. Deer.
All righty. Say, before you go, any chance I can get a... Oh, you're gone. That's fine. I'll, pick myself up before the cows come home.
Hello, you, and welcome to your Marlowe Looky Loo storybook. I'll be your Marlowe storyteller. You can read along with me in your own book, too. When you hear this sound, it will be time to turn the page. Let's visit our friends by going to the very first page. Brick? What a beautiful day in home, isn't it, neighbor? Just like every day before today, and every day after. But what has everyone so busy today? Let's see here. Where is our resident host? Ah, yes, our very own Wally Darling. Wally, what are you all up to today?
Hello, storyteller. Hello, you. We're putting on a play today.
A play?
Not just any play. It's a frightfully fantastic rendition of a classic. One so grim and ghastly that it is sure to have your pompadour turning white, Walliford.
Oh, no. But I like how blue it is. Sally, could Home be in the play?
To showcase his talents, Home began to sing as sweetly as a house possibly could.
Alas, my dear Beauregard, I have already cast everyone for my show. In fact, I am delivering my last script to one of my stars as we speak.
Don't be sad, Home. Maybe you will get to be in the next one.
Oh, Poppy! Poppy, dear, I've got just the play for you.
Sally Starlet said, as she pranced over to the barn of our favorite bird in all of home, Poppy Partridge.
Dear, you're flattering me. Oh, that's all well and good. But our storyteller forgot to add that you're also...
No, don't say it.
That's right! You're going to be in my next production. Sally Starlet reimagining
I
of
can't do
The Telltale Heart.
Oh my goodness. I'm much too busy. I have to re-cozy my nest.
Recozy your nest?
Yes, that's right. One can't be too comfortable. Or can you be?
Both Sally and Poppy took a gander at her poppy-prepped nest. With so many pillows, blankets, and a swimming floaties already prepared. It made Sally wonder what else she could need.
Well, you see, I need a cozy. Yes, a cozy for my lamp. I'm so intent on making sure everything in my home is as comfy as I am. I'm much too busy. I'm terribly behind. Go on without me, Sally.
Poppy exclaimed.
Go on without me.
But Poppy...
As Poppy returned to cozying up in her barn, Sally stood there in silence. What would she do now? She was speechless, taken aback, shocked, appalled.
Silent! Storyteller. Oh. Beauregard, it seems there has been an opening.
Home cheered. Wally cheered too.
Hooray.
The neighbors set to work on Sally's next production and gathered the outfits and props needed without their feathered friend. Even though everything was coming together, Poppy was still on Sally's mind.
On your mind, huh, Sally? Did you check it out?
Chicken out! I'll have you know she was busy cozying up her barn.
Unlikely story. I can smell an excuse like that from a mile away.
said Barnaby.
An excuse to avoid taking part in one of my fantastic plays?
I hate to agree with him,
Unlikely story.
Barnaby said.
but he's right. To be frank, Poppy is a bit of
A scaredy bird.
An anxious consumer. As nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
yes to all of them.
In that moment, it had finally dawned on her. Poppy wasn't busy. She was too frightened to take part in such a scary play as Sally's. Sally felt terrible, to say the least.
Shoot, no need to announce my feelings like that. But Poppy! Oh, my dear Poppy! I've been so ignorant to her needs. I've been so...
Silly?
No, she's been thoughtless.
Oh, wait, I know. She's been downright rude.
That's enough from the peanut gallery. I must do something to rectify my mistake, so that she knows we are all mindful of her fearful disposition. What if she hears the play from her barn? Or worse, what if she sees it? Oh.
Sally cried.
Well, whenever I'm scared, Sally, I just cover my eyes. Like this.
What was that?
Sorry. It was dark in there.
Of course it was. Well, maybe Poppy needs someone to build her up to your theatrics so she isn't so scared, Sally.
Yes, one might even say, brick by brick.
Don't steal my ideas.
You all might be onto something.
Yeah, we are.
Julie said, before she covered her eyes again and screamed.
Julie, stop that.
So off they went to prepare their plans to ensure Poppy would be safe and secure inside her cozy little barn. Who knew all it would take were some bricks, a little glue, and the help of the entire neighborhood.
Oh, yes, that sounds like a pleasant craft.
Once gathered together again, the neighbors happily set to work breaking up her windows.
Wonderful. Breaking?
Yes, see for yourself.
What's all this? What are you doing?
Don't worry, Poppy. We're just putting down bricks.
Julie said.
Bricks? For what?
Or at the knot, Poppy. I have realized the error of my assumption. Together, we have come up with this ingenious method of protecting your sensitive self from experiencing anything frightful.
That's right, Poppy. And I provide the Howdy Pilly certified bricks to do just the job. Crumblessness guaranteed.
Howdy bragged, certifiably.
That's my Eddie certified glue. Just a little glitter sprinkled in goes a long way.
Eddie said, mailmanly.
I'm sorry Home couldn't be here to help, Poppy, but he hopes you will get well soon.
She's not sick, Wally. She's scared.
Oh, that's good. It worked very fast.
All this fuss for me? I can't say I'm not flattered, but
That's right. Your beak shan't shudder in fear any longer, nor shall you bear witness to my petrifying and very convincing theatrics.
Sally exclaimed. The realization hit Poppy just as quickly as it was spoken. If she were behind a wall of bricks, then that meant no ghostly wails or witch cackles could be heard from the stage. She would sit nestled in her home, tucked away safely with her crochet needles and all-seed tea.
right, Sally. Yes, this is a splendid idea. It's magnificent, stupendous. Hurry now, the show must go on, and I won't be the reason it's delayed.
Oh, of course. Hurry up, Peanuts.
She's calling us peanuts.
Barnaby mumbled, and hurry they did. The neighbors quickly blocked out the remainder of Poppy's windows until the very last brick was popped into place. Hello, you, and welcome to your Marlowe Mickey Luke story. I'll be your Marlowe story. You can read along with me in your own book. When you hear this sound, it will be time to turn the page. A Marlowe Looky Luke storytelling book and record. Let's visit our friends by going to the very first page. Frank's favorite chair. My sweet. What a beautiful day, isn't it, neighbor? Just like every day before today, and every day after. Who better to enjoy this beautiful day with than the resident bug enthusiast himself, Frank Frankly. In fact, there he is now, admiring the local bugs in the neighborhood. Say, Frank, mind if we join in?
Oh, hello, you. Yes, of course you may. Look here. Aren't they lovely?
It's quite a sight. What would you call it?
You know, I'm not sure I'm able to say. A butterfly seems so informal of a title. Everything has a name, after all.
Did somebody say they was looking for names? I've always been partial to Barnaby myself.
If it isn't Barnaby the coming over to have his usual fun with Frank, no doubt. Hello, Barnaby.
Hey there, Pally.
Hello, Barnaby. What brings you here today? Getting into trouble, I assume.
Now, come on, Frank. You act like I'm up to no good. I'm just stopping to smell the flowers. Your sunflowers are looking extra sunny today, by the way.
How kind of you to notice.
And your favorite chair is looking awfully awful, might I add.
How kind of you to... What? Awful? My chair is just fine.
Oh, yeah?
Barnaby was right.
Hey,
Frank's favorite chair was a homely little stool. It didn't have paint, so it wasn't colorful. It didn't have a cushion, so it wasn't very comfortable. Its little legs would wobble from time to time, and it creaked loudly whenever Frank would sit on it.
none of that bothers me one bit. You two are wrong. Frankly speaking, it's a lovely chair that fits me just fine.
Frank cried out in surprise when he leaned a little too far back in his chair. It broke apart underneath him, and Frank fell to the ground.
Whoa!
I heard the tomato screaming. What happened?
Julie cried. When she peeked over the white picket fence, she saw Frank on the ground in Frank's favorite chair.
Oh, no! Frank's favorite chair broken into smithereens. No! No, David! No! Oh, you naughty.
I'm afraid it's so, Jules. Let's have a moment of silence for the most mediocreest chair in the neighborhood.
Mediocre? My chair is perfectly fine. Or it was perfect. Until you showed up. You...
Whoa, hey, whoa! Instead of putting this lovable pooch in the doghouse, why don't you let me help you out instead?
I think you've helped enough, Barnaby. Just look at it.
They all looked down at the broken chair.
Oh, Frank, old buddy, old pal, old friend of mine. Can't you see? This is a blessing in disguise. Now that your chair's been smashed into smithereens, why not take something else for a spin?
I don't want to because I like my chair.
Yeah, Frank likes his chair. Even if it has no paint, or even a cute little cushion, and always gives him splinters.
No, Julie, don't.
But Frank, maybe it's time you got a new chair. Think of the possibilities. You could get a tall chair, a short chair, a fluffy chair.
Julie.
A stinky chair, a funny chair, a noisy chair.
Barnaby. That's it. I won't be taking part in any of this. I'm going home.
Barnaby, we can't talk any sense into him. Sick him.
Say no more.
Barnaby picked Frank off the ground and set their plan into motion.
Plan? What plan? Oh, no, you won't. Barnaby, put me down. I'm not going anywhere. Let go of my head.
Don't worry, Frank. We're gonna find you the chair of your dreams.
Ooh la la.
Ah! Don't dream first. Please, Julie. Ah! Ah!
With a spring in their step, the three neighbors headed into the neighborhood to find Frank a brand new favorite chair. The first stop they made was at Poppy Partridge's barn. Luckily for them, the famous Sally Starlet was there too.
In all my dazzling arrays, darling.
Maybe these two could help with Frank's predicament.
Predicament? Oh, hi. Where?
Don't get all your feathers in a ruffle, Poppy. We're just here looking for a new chair for Frank. Go on, Frank. Tell him.
No, I am taking no part in this.
Oh, Frank, don't tell me your favorite chair has...
That's right, Poppy. Into smithereens.
Both Poppy and Sally thought about Frank's favorite chair and all the good times they all once shared with it.
Favorite chair? How do they know about that?
Ah, yes. I recall Franklin's favorite chair. A humble and reliable little stool. An underdog waiting for the limelight. How tragic, Franklin. It was always one of my star performers.
And I was quite fond of their company at parties. A glass of juice would never teeter on it. Well, maybe just a bit of teetering, but I didn't mind.
Oh, how will the neighborhood move on?
So what do you say, ladies? Could we get some help for the poor and the chairless?
Perhaps we have something befitting your character, Franklin. Come in, you three.
That's not my name.
I know.
And this wasn't my plan. The plan was getting you a new chair, Frank. So get ready for the seat of your career.
Oh, Julie.
Sally offered him her very own director's chair, a seat fit for the head of any production.
That's right. Not everyone can handle the responsibilities demanded of this chair, but I'll allow you the seat just this once. I would do anything to help your cause, Franklin.
How kind of you, Sally.
When Frank went to have a seat, he found himself feeling a bit out of place. It was a fine chair for a director, but Frank was no director. He'd never want to tell his tomatoes how to grow or command a butterfly how to flap its wings.
Precisely.
Oh, unfortunate. But we shan't give up. Poppy, darling, what say you?
Oh, me? Well, why not something a bit more comfortable? Something nice and sane. Something close to the ground?
Poppy's chair was far different than Sally's. A large cushion, lovingly sewn together square by square. It was the perfect place for any cautionary knitter who was fearful they would fall from their seat.
That's right. Go on, Frank. I insist. Give it a go.
It's whoop.
Frank fell back into Poppy's chair. It wasn't long before he began to sink into the cushion. Deeper and deeper. Okay. And deeper.
Isn't it absolutely cozy?
Okay.
So cozy that it made it difficult to do anything else. Now, neither couldn't even sit up straight in a chair like this.
To be frank, yes. Thank you, Poppy. But oh.
I think someone get me out of here, please.
You got it, buggy boy. Tweet, tweet.
Barnaby spat into his hands and rubbed them together, getting ready to pull Frank out.
Julie, get me out.
You got it, Buggy Boy. Patooey,
Julie spat into her hands and rubbed them together, getting ready to pull Frank out.
No.
Heave ho, heave ho.
After Barnaby and Julie yanked Frank out of the cozy cushion, Sally and Poppy bid the three a fond farewell and the best of luck on their search for Frank's new favorite chair. The next place they wandered to was the post office, run by Home's local postman, Eddie Deer. He was sitting outside, admiring the newly sprung springtime.
Hello there, you three. Beautiful day out here, ain't it?
Sure is. But what are you doing out here, Eddie?
Yeah, aren't your staplers and paper clips getting all lonely without you, Ed?
Talking like that, Mr. Beagle. I've been meaning to get some sunshine since springtime has sprung. I thought it was the perfect weather to enjoy my stamp collection.
Ooh, is that the commemorative joyful family stamp I see?
It sure is.
And is that the commemorative Barnaby B. Beagle stamp I see?
It sure is. No, wait, that's just a stamp of a hot dog, Mr. Beagle.
Close enough.
As much as I hate to intrude on a good time,
You're so safe.
I believe we were in the middle of something.
Frank exclaimed. And he was right. Barnaby set back to work and took it upon himself to look for the next seat in Eddie Deer's post office.
You heard the big guy upstairs. Duty calls. Mind if I sniff around, Ed? You know what? Oh, my foot. Oh, of course you
Yeah, of course. If it's a chair you're looking for, Mr. Frankly, I got plenty to spare. Although I think I remember you having a slip.
Yes, it broke.
Into smithereens!
Oh, Mr. Frankly, say it ain't so! Not your favorite chair, that's so sad. Those there would have graduated from being a tree to being a chair.
Tighten the faucet on the waterworks, Eddie boy. 'Cause I found us a solution.
That's real swell to hear, Farmer.
Barnaby returned from inside the post office with an armful of office chairs. Nearly every single one in the post office, in fact. Eddie was speechless, but not for too long.
But, Barnaby! Mr. Beagle, pardon my uncustomer service-like tone, but you cannot take all my chairs. Is that my favorite chair? How is Mr. Frankly supposed to use all these anyway?
I'm sure Barnaby's found a way.
I knew you had faith in me, Frank. Think again at what this old circus dog can do.
With the ease of a professional circus clown, Barnaby began juggling the chairs into the air one by one. And he threw a chair on the ground, then a chair on top of that, then a chair on top of that. It wasn't long before there was a tower of chairs reaching up towards the sky.
And how exactly is juggling going to get me a new chair, Barnaby?
You're spoiling the show, Frank. Now it's time for the piece de resistance. All right, Julie, toss him up.
Oh, yay! Come here, Frank!
What? Julie? No! No!
Julie grabbed a hold of Frank and quickly tossed him to Barnaby, juggled Frank into the air and onto the highest chair of the town.
What a show! Twig nothing for me, Ed. I've stacked hoagies bigger than this. Julie wasn't that bad neither.
Thank you, thank you. It was like throwing a big olive on top.
Speaking of olives, Frankfurter! How's the weather up there?
The weather was nice. Blue skies and a warm sunshine without a single complaint.
I have a complaint.
Oh, Frank was too far up. How could one sit pleasantly still when their seat was uncomfortably wobbly? His shoes couldn't even touch the ground.
That's right. So get me down from here.
Are you two hearing this? No respect for the odds. All right, Julie, go get him.
Can do. You hear that, Frank? I'm coming!
Oh no.
Julie began to crawl up the tower of chairs to help Frank get down.
Careful, Julie. Careful.
Well then, it was a good effort on all our parts, but no dice. Thanks for trying, though. But I first say, you mind being a pal and cleaning this up? What am I saying?
I will. Hold on there.
Wolves, Frankfurter, let's scramoose.
Scramoosing, Barnaby! Hi, Eddie!
Julie, where are we? I'm not opening my eyes.
Happy to be of service. Oh, well. It was a mighty impressed.
Once again, the three neighbors set off in search of Frank's new favorite chair. Frank began thinking, could they really find something to replace his stool that had broken into smithereens?
All this talk of smithereens has got me parched. Why don't we wet our whistle with a couple of smithereens at Howdy's place?
Oh, I love smithereens!
Yes. 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 Why not? Why not have a whole bowl of smithereens? Why not two? Why not for everyone in the neighborhood?
Sounds like somebody's getting cranky without a smithereens.
We better get him there fast.
Both of them took Frank right into Howdy's place, the home of everything you need and everything you don't. Catchy as always, isn't it, Howdy?
You better believe it, Buster. And howdy do, you neighbors two. Or, neighbors three. Sorry there, Frank. Didn't see ya. You're looking awfully slumped and snuffy today. That's right. Old Frankfurter broke his favorite chair into smithereens. To smithereens, you say? And Frank's favorite chair to boot? Oh, the bugmanity.
That's right, Howdy. Now we're looking for a new one to replace it, but we've been looking all over the neighborhood.
No luck?
Not even a four-leaf clover in sight.
Golly. Well, you came to the right place.
Oh no.
You know something else? Good riddance, Frank. It was about time you got rid of that old chair. Now you can get a brand new chair. Then in good time, it'll become an old chair. Then you'll come back to your old pal Howdy Pillar, and I'll get you a brand new chair.
I don't know about that, Howdy.
There's nothing to know, Frank, because Howdy Pillar knows the don't-knows that's giving you the walls. Feast your eyes on this.
Howdy turned Frank's head and gave it a spin in the direction of the nicest chair this side of the neighborhood. A high-class, beautiful, bright red lounge chair with gold trim and an emerald handle.
And a cup holder. Don't forget the cup holder. She's even got reclining functionality. Go on, Frank, have a seat on the house.
Frank sat in the chair and admired all it had to offer. The red cushioned seats were perfectly plush, the gold trim was undeniably fancy, and the emerald recliner handle shined.
Oh, my blossoms, Frank. She's the most luxurious chair in this whole wide neighborhood.
But it's not.
Julie was right. It was the most luxurious chair in the neighborhood.
But it's not my chair. It's not me. Julie, Barnaby, Howdy, it was all very nice of you to replace my chair, but I need to go home right now.
Now, who am I going to sell my high-class, beautiful, bright red lounge chair with gold trim, an emerald handle, with a reclining function, and a cup holder, to?
Julie quickly perched upon it, smiling sweetly.
I'll take it. Wrap it up nice for me, won't you, Howdy? Barnaby, pay the caterpillar.
Yeah, Bon. Pay the caterpillar. All right. Hold your antennas. So as I walk into a bar, the bartender says he'll buy me a drink if I juggle a few bottles for him. When I tell him no, he says, What are you, chicken? And I tells him, no, you're thinking of my mother. Your mother? Yep. She's the chicken who crossed the road. To get to the other side? Nah, to go to the bar. Oh? Oh! Oh!
While Barnaby paid the tab for Julie's luxurious new chair, Frank sadly returned to where his favorite chair once stood. He couldn't sit on it, of course, so he found himself a seat on the own street stall.
Oh, it was just awful. I broke my favorite chair, and Julie and Barnaby rushed me around town to find me a replacement. I know they mean well, but... Oh, they wouldn't listen to me. No one else seemed to either. There was nothing wrong with my chair. I know it wasn't painted as pretty as the rest of the neighborhood. It wasn't the most comfortable. It wobbled a bit, of course. And it creaked whenever I would sit on it. But it was mine. I built it. But I don't know what to do now. You're right. I did build that chair myself, so I can rebuild it the way I like it. Oh my goodness, where do I start? I have to get supplies. I need glue, wood. I have to go. Thank you, home. Thank you.
Frank ran back to his home, gathered up the pieces of his old chair, and began to rebuild it just the way he liked it, with a few more planks of wood and a coat of paint and a bit of some leftover scraps from Molly's home. Frank had rebuilt his chair better than ever before. Frank took a seat and smiled. Then Julie appeared. Barnaby too, by the looks of it. He was helping Julie bring the big, beautiful red chair to her home.
Frank! Frank, there you are!
Hello, Julie. Looks like you took a liking to that chair more than me.
I couldn't help it, Frank. It was speaking to me. It's a... Oh, Julie. Oh.
Did the chair say, push me, Barnaby, push me? Because if it didn't, why am I lugging it home?
Because we wanted to say we were sorry to Frank. And, oh, well, gee, my house is right there.
Indeed it was.
Phooey to the both of yous.
Don't listen to him, Frank. He's just sour. But I wanted to tell you that we're sorry we didn't listen to you. And that we're sorry we didn't find you a new favorite chair.
What do you mean, Jules? Look at him. Old Frankfurt have found his dream chair, just like we planned it.
I made it myself, thank you. But I accept both of your apologies.
With the busy day behind them, Barnaby, Frank, and Julie all had a seat and finally took a moment to enjoy springtime.
Huh. That chair ain't half bad, Frank. Got room for one more?
No!
What a beautiful day at home, isn't it, neighbor? just like every day before today and every day after. But something about today is a little different. Our Sally Starlet might describe it as a spine-tingling, bone-chilling, and hair-raising sort of day. The sort of day her dear friend Poppy Partridge always dreaded, even as she helped prepare for the celebration. Yes, that's right. It was Sally's favorite holiday, the macabre menagerie of monstrous mischief-making. A monumental mouthful, if you ask me. But we've had our time talking. Let's peer into Poppy's window to hear about it for ourselves.
Oh, I just can't believe it, Poppy. Darling, you've produced such a dazzling and decadent display. Thank you again for letting me use your not-so-humble abode for my macabre menagerie of monstrous mischief-making festivities.
Sally carefully placed down the assorted treats on the table. Some even looked like our neighbors. They ought to make one for the narrator, though.
Why, of course, dear. It's so lovely to help you with your, macabre, oh my.
My macabre menagerie of monstrous mischief-making, Poppy.
Right. Does it have to be monstrous?
Poppy! Horror is the backbone of the macabre menagerie of monstrous mischief-making. It is integral to what makes thespians, such as myself, able to convey true terror on stage. Everyone in home simply must experience such a sensation for themselves. So today, everyone will be adorning elaborate ensembles outside of their repetitious apparel and become symbols of pure horror.
Oh, but you're dressed as a clown.
Sally was dressed like a clown.
If everyone is going as something they are not, then I must do so in turn. A director does not leave her actors to fend for themselves. So I arrived as Pedrolino.
Pedrolino, for those of you who don't know, is from the Commedia dell'arte.
Oh, please, dear narrator. Of course they have.
Of course. Poppy bristled her feather and sighed gently.
I'm not quite sure I see the appeal, but I suppose.
Then look with your fantastic feathered soul, Poppy. There is more to understanding horror than sight alone.
More than sight alone?
Why, of course. A foul stench, a chill running down your spine, a sour taste in your mouth, an unexpected knock at your door. Oh, that must be our esteemed guest. I'll get it.
As Poppy returned to fretting and fawning, Sally walked over to the front door to let in the guests. When she opened the door, it revealed, why, none other than our good friends Wally Darling and Barnaby B. Beagle. Wally was dressed in a devilish outfit, while Barnaby was dressed as a werewolf.
That's Where Beagle to you, pal.
Welcome, one and all. Oh, speak of the devil.
Hi, Sally. I'm a little devil. We're here for
We're here for terror and treats. Now where's the punchline start?
Terror in treats? What is that? That's not what my extravaganza is called.
Oh yeah, the invitation said it was macaroni, macrame, marmalade mousse. I ain't saying all of that. I think terror and treats is better. It's got a little je ne sais quoi to it.
That's je ne sais quoi. You beast!
That's Mr. Ware Beagle to you too. Now if you'll excuse me, I'd beast be getting a glass of punch. Come on, little devil.
Okay, I like punch.
Wally and Barnaby made their way around Sally, who scoffed angrily at Barnaby's joke. It wasn't long before another knock was heard at the door. When Sally opened it this time, she revealed Julie Joyful and Frank Frankly. Julie was dressed as a witch, and Frank was dressed as a vampire. But they also brought a third guest, a tomato encased in red gelatin. Ugh.
Franklin Juliet.
That's not my
What a
name.
dashing couple you two make. Wonderfully witchy and vivaciously vampirific.
Ghoulish greetings, Sally.
We're so excited to be at your magnificently marvelous, majestically mystifying, macabre menagerie of momentously monstrous, mischief-making celebration.
Yes, and I've brought tomato gelatin. See? There's a whole one inside.
So you have. How terribly frightful.
Thank you.
I like your clown costume, Sally.
Clown? It's Petrolino!
Wiggly worms and giggly grins. Watch out, party goers. Frank and Julie's coming in.
Hey, a witch and a guy with a cape brought more eats.
I'm a vampire. The gelatin is for looks only, too. I better not see a bite taken out of it.
Sally could only shake her head before one final set of knocks rang through the party. It was finally our friends Eddie Dear and Howdy Pillar. Eddie looked quite elaborate with his costume as Frankenstein's monster, while Howdy wore a bedsheet. Presumably he's a ghost.
I worked hard, too. You ever tried to use 4 scissors at once?
Oh, please. Reusing the same ghost costume from last year, Howardson?
I resent that implication. Last year's sheet was off-white. This year's is eggshell white. And look, little room for the fellas.
Oh, he's right.
Of course. And what are you, mailman? What are you supposed to be?
I'm, that book with a fella who got brought back from the dead by the scientist. I worked real hard on this. He's got stitches, a deathly pallor, a bit of moral conundrum.
Yes, of course, mailman. Now come in, you two. We're just about to begin the festivities, and you're our last guest.
Well, don't I feel special? Almost makes it worth closing the store early. Is that my favorite regular over there? Gangway!
Oh, I like your Pedrolino costume, Sally. Just the other day when it was real slow in the post office, I was doing some reading about the Commedia dell'arte, and I just think it's just... Oh, did Frank bring one of those fancy molds again?
That's right, he did. Now, just come along inside.
Oh, that Eddie could talk. Sally ushered him inside with the others before closing the door behind her. Everyone had made it just in time for the festivities and the scariest part of the day. It was time for the telling of terrific tall tales. The neighbors gathered together in a circle on the floor, just as Sally announced story time, with a flashlight in her hand.
All right, everyone. I certainly hope you've all brought your own terror-filled tall tales for tonight's macabre menagerie of monstrous mischief-making.
Tall tales? I only brought one of them, and it's right behind me.
It looks more like a short tale to me, Barnaby.
Oh, behave, you two. Now, would anyone like to go first?
Ooh, me. I've got a scary story that'll make your ears ring with fear.
Julie waved her hand up excitedly and... Was that thunder? It's a beautiful day outside.
Of course, Juliet. The stage is all yours.
Julie took the flashlight with a smile and stood before the other neighbors, putting on her spookiest voice.
It was a dark, blistery night. Or maybe it was a really nice and sunny day. I can't remember. Maybe it was a little rainy in the morning and sunny in the afternoon. Who's keeping track anyways?
You're keeping track. You're telling the story.
Oh, that's right. Anyways, and on that beautiful, horrifying, dark, sunny day night, a squirrel walked by and...
Julie let out a scream. It only scared Eddie, though.
What was that?
I told you, it's scary and spooky. It's my scary, spooky story.
Juliet, that's hardly a...
And then the squirrel leaned over and he saw...
Julie let out another scream. Oh, Eddie.
All right, I'm putting a stop to this terrifying trick.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty darn scary, if you ask me. I mean, we don't even know what that squirrel was up to. I don't like it.
Hey, I'm not sure if it's bone chilling, but I've got one that'll tickle your funny bones for sure.
No!
Now, you listen here.
But it was too late. Barnaby took the flashlight from Julie's hands and held it up to his muzzle like he was holding a microphone.
So, What did a vampire, a zombie, and a ghost say when they walked into a bar? They said, ouch! Except for the ghost. He says it went right to him.
I don't get it. Huh? Huh? Huh?
That is not a tall tale. In fact, it was incredibly short.
That's what I said.
Bon, you know I like your style, but I think everyone is bone tired of the stand-up. So maybe you ought to sit down and give Howdy a crack at it. I've got a real antenna shaker for you.
Finally, someone with a tall tale worth trembling over.
I'm not sure about this one.
You all better believe it, Sal. So there I was, at the counter of Howdy's place, the home of everything you need and everything you don't, by the way. Just minding the shop, wiping down the counters as I do, admiring the array of wonderful products that you too can purchase and enjoy.
I think we ought to save the advertisements for television, Howdy.
You don't know what you're missing. Ahem. Anyways, out of the corner of my eye, there I saw it. A terrifyingly good deal, left unpurchased, sitting on my shelf, taking up valuable real estate.
Oh, my stars. Not an inefficient use of shelf space.
Don't I know it? But it had been there for weeks, unmoving, lowering in value, lowering in price. It had to be clearanced. First 10%, then 20%, 30, 40, 50, 60, until finally it happened.
No.
That's right. Not 75, not 85, not even 95. This must-have item was marked down 100%.
You can't be serious.
As serious as a heart attack. I was practically giving it away. But what was the buy of the century left unbought?
I'm dying to know.
It was the very sheet I'm wearing.
Oh, I knew it.
Available now for only 100% off.
Barnaby patted Howdy on the back as the caterpillar shield climbed into his shoulders. Maybe these stories are starting to get scary.
Sally, may I tell a story?
Oh, Oliver, go right ahead. I suppose I don't see the harm, seeing how everyone else's stories have been, lacking.
Okay, I'm going to tell my story now.
Wally stood up in front of the rest of the neighbors as Julie had, and a hush fell over everyone. He held the flashlight, but it's upside down. Barnaby, could you turn that right? Oh, okay, thank you. Wally held the flashlight under his face as he began his terrifying tale.
Yesterday, I went on a walk. I saw a kite stuck inside of a tree. When I kept walking, I saw Barnaby. He was practicing his ball balancing tricks. Then I saw Eddie delivering the mail to Poppy's house. Oh, I almost forgot. I also saw a bug sitting on a leaf. It reminded me of Frank. After that, I turned around and went home.
And what part of that story is supposed to be scary?
Oh, I don't know if it was scary. I had a nice day. Well, I liked the part in your story about the bug, Wally. Thank you, Frank.
Oh, that was it! A quiet fell over the neighbors once more, but this time to watch Sally fume. She was shining brightly, getting more frustrated by the second as she tried to collect herself.
Must I really show you all what the true meaning of terror is? The macabre menagerie of monstrous mischief-making is all about thrills and chills, and the fear of what goes bump in the night.
Oh, that might have been me. It was time for my bedtime snack.
You'll all be quivering with fright at my tall tale.
Sally snatched the flashlight out of Wally's hands and aimed it underneath her face. Everyone leaned in close to hear.
Have you ever wondered why it is we stay indoors every night?
To get a beauty rest?
So we sing each other goodnight on the phone before bed?
Oh, so we can sort our stamps.
What? No, sometimes, and no. It is because this town is rumored to have visitors at night. Something from deep within the forest, far beyond the hills and mountains. No one knows what it wants or where it's going. Just that it is persistent. Just that it arrives here. So many stories have risen about their origins. But I know what it is searching for. 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 What it is searching for.
It is looking for neighbors who have stayed out past the daytime to gobble them up whole. That is why so few live here. It moves through the streets at night, but it doesn't break into homes. However, on rare instances, it will find itself with an appetite left unsatisfied by its aimless wandering. Even the occasional unfortunate insect that has crossed its path is not enough. Those who have lived through the night say it isn't quiet about it either. They always say you can hear when it gets closer to you. Do you know what sound it makes? I hear it every night. You can hear it too, if you listen. Especially if you wait next to your window. First, there's rustling in the bushes. Then, the scratching on the pavement. On the walls as it crawls up. Finally, if you're quiet, you can hear its guttural sound.
Drinks ready?
Oh boy! That had me jump up too! Now that was scary! Just like that, the macabre terror and treat nights was a success for Sally and the neighbors at home. Who knew Poppy dressed as a pumpkin with a platter of caramel apples was the scariest part of the night?
Certainly not me. Oh, would you care for an apple, dear?
Oh, yes, thank you. To all of you out there on this terror and treats night, eat plenty, be merry, and be careful. You never know what will come rustling and scratching into the night. Happy haunting! And don't forget to wave up high.
Hello, you, and welcome to your Marlowe Looky Loo storybook. I'll be your Marlowe storyteller. You can read along with me in your own book, too. When you hear this sound, it'll be time to turn the page. A Marlowe Looky Loo storyteller book and record. Let's visit our friends by going to the very first page. Springtime salutations. What a beautiful day in home, isn't it, neighbor? Just like every day before today and every day after. Today is a special day in home for our most joyful resident in the neighborhood, Julie Joyful. Julie? Julie Joyful? Julie? Wake up, Julie.
Good morning, storyteller.
Good morning, Julie. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Julie Joyful was getting ready for a very special day after her very long hibernation.
You're telling me it felt extra, extra alone this time. I've been dreaming of this day since homewarming. Now it's time to spring into action and say salutations to springtime. And good morning,
Julie threw open the door and hopped outside, letting the warm rays of the sun shine down upon her. Oh, never mind. She instead jumped into a pile of snow.
What? What's going on here?
Julie shouted. What was right? All of home was still covered in a blanket of snow. What should have been a beautiful and sunny day was instead just as cold and dreary as the day she went to her sweet winter slumber.
You're telling me this is outrageous! Outrageous of every sort! Why, I oughta go!
With that, Julie stormed back inside. This rainbow monster wouldn't take this unexpected snow day sitting down, no sir. When she came back out, she knew just what to do.
I know just what to do. But first, Frank!
Of course. Julie called for the grouchiest, grayest grump in all of home, Frank Frankly. Julie ran up to his door and gave it a hearty kick-in. She galloped up the stairs and leaped onto his bed, scaring him awake.
Ah! Ah! Oh, Julie, it's just you. Springtime salutations, Julie.
Hold on to those salutations, Frank. There's no springtime to see.
Julie said. She grabbed a hold of Frank's head and turned it towards the window.
Look!
It was just as Julie said. The neighborhood was covered in snow. Frank could even see it covering the clock tower in town. He got a gander at his poor garden. Frank even got a glance at Eddie.
Morning, Mr. Franklin. Morning, Miss Joyful. Oh.
My tomatoes! Look at how terribly cold they are.
Frank said.
Julie, how are you already awake if spring hasn't sprung?
It's a rainbow monster's intuition to know when it's time to spring into spring. But if springtime hasn't sprung, I can't spring. You see?
Barely. I just woke up.
Frank grumbled.
This hasn't happened before, has it? What do we do now? The bugs are expecting a wake-up call soon, but instead of flower fields, they'll just see snowy sleets.
Fret not, Frank Frankly. Your Julie Joyful will uncover exactly who the real culprit is of this unsprung spring.
Julie said.
Culprit? What do you mean, culprit, Julie?
No time to explain, Frank. We got places to be and folks to see.
Julie insisted.
What? But where are we going? It's chilly outside.
Always with the questions. We don't have time to lose. I'll meet you outside.
What?
As quickly as she came inside, Julie ran off Frank's bed and leaped through the window of his home and fell down onto Eddie below.
Thanks for breaking my fall, Eddie.
Oh, we're happy to be of service.
Once Frank had put on his winter clothing, he and Julie set out to uncover who was to blame for the delay in springtime. While Frank seemed to be lost in thought over how they would solve this problem, Julie was happily skipping along, almost as if she knew exactly where to go. As the two ventured deeper into the forest, Frank began to ask questions.
How will we get rid of all this snow, Julie?
Frank asked.
You'll see, Frank.
Julie said.
What do you think caused the spring not to spring, Julie?
Frank asked.
You'll see, Frank.
Julie said.
I will. When will we get there, Julie?
Frank asked.
You'll see.
Julie said.
Julie, you haven't answered any of my questions. Could you at least tell me where we're going?
Frank asked.
You'll see. Oh, wait. We're here.
Frank asked.
This is my family cave!
Julie cheered. Indeed it was. Julie and Frank had arrived at the entrance of a cave that sat atop the nearby mountain.
Where I bloomed when I was just a rainbow monster blush. Let's go inside. My brother and sisters are going to fix all of this.
Frank was in disbelief over how far they had traveled as they both walked inside to greet Julie's siblings.
Your brothers and sisters?
That's right, Frank. They're the Joyfuls.
Julie exclaimed.
That's my tough sister Franny, my groovy brother Jonesy, and my sister Bee, who is as sweet as... Don't they just look like the flowers, Bettles?
They look asleep.
Frank was right. There, the Joyfuls were all still nestled in their nests, fast asleep.
Oh, that explains why they didn't say hi. Don't worry, I know what to do.
Julie said.
Uh-oh, I'm feeling bombed out.
Don't be frantic.
Jones in for a good time.
Just remember to be
Joyful!
The three rainbow monsters shot up in their nests as they looked at Julie and Frank. Julie, is that you? What are you doing barging into our cave unannounced? We need our sleep.
We all be yelling, sis. Jules is just throwing surprise party for us. You're making my leaves with all this commotion.
You two are talking over her. I bet she has a very good reason to wake up. Isn't that right, Julie?
I do. But first, I want you all to meet Frank.
The three looked unimpressed. Awful gray, isn't he?
Have you tried wearing your purple? A pop of colour's where it's at, man. After a few combinations, I'm sure you'll get there.
Like, I don't think he's a rainbow monster, Jonesy. He doesn't have any horns.
No style.
No flair.
Nothing but a joy to be around.
Enough! We're not here to meet me. Julie says you all can fix what's going on with our neighborhood.
Oh, that place called home.
Yes, home's covered in snow. How can I make the flowers bloom in those conditions, my dearest siblings? I can't. I shan't. I shan't.
You won't.
I won't.
What? Julie, I always set my alarm clock precisely. I'm never wrong.
She's one, Julie B. She's never wrong. She always sets my alarm clock precisely.
Because someone here doesn't.
Yeah, someone here doesn't.
I believe what they mean to say is that it sounds like you were here early, Julie.
What? But how could that be? My rainbow monster intuition woke me up and told me to spring into action.
When doesn't it? You spring into everything, even when spring is fall.
Julie, don't tell me.
Looks like you two are here all 2 clock turns early.
Oh, man. Those are 2 terms I could have used to dream about the coming.
Oh, wow! You're right, Sid. I am early. I must have been so excited for springtime that I woke up even earlier than usual. Frank, isn't that funny?
Ugh.
That's alright, Julie. I like springtime, too. I just can't wait to burst from my burrow and greet the sun.
Yeah, and I love getting up and getting down with the seedlings and the sprouts. It's everyone's turn to be the smart one.
Yes. I suppose I'm fond of turning snow into morning dew so everything can grow. It didn't take long before the beautifully voiced leader of the band of rainbow monsters came to a conclusion. It settled then. Joyfuls, we are bringing spring early this term.
Goody.
Groovy.
Yippee!
Finally.
And bring spring early they did. The Joyfuls emerged from their cave and set to work. Franny played on her keyboard and watered the frost down to a gentle drizzle. Jonesy strummed on his bass, awakening the once sleeping greenery from their slumber. Bee blew into her flute, calling forth the rays of sunshine to beam down on all of home.
Julie, however, was her own instrument. As she and Frank bid the siblings both farewell and thanks, Julie began singing the flowers into bloom.
It's time to spring, sprung for our springtime salutation. It's time to bloom, blossom, flower with melodious vibrations.
And all it took was some careful family collaborations.
That's right, Frank. And now it's time for our springtime salutation. Come on, Frank. Let's go wake up everybody
Julie and
else.
Frank both ran through the flower fields as they made their way back to home. They just knew everyone would be overjoyed to see how beautiful the neighborhood had become after such a long, cold, dark
Hello, you, and welcome to your Marlowe Looky Loo story. I would be your Marlowe storyteller, but this time I think I'll sit in the audience. We can watch the play together by reading along in your own book. When you hear this sound, it will be time to turn the page. A Marlowe Looky Loo storyteller book and record. Let's watch the show by going to the first page. Primrella by Sally Starlight.
And narrated by yours truly, Howdy Pillar, of Howdy's Place, fame and fortune. The director's got a hands full, so I kindly volunteered to fill the role. Good news for yous twos, 'cause I know how to get to the good stuff.
Hooray to the stars above, you perform well, Howardson. Go on, start with the show.
Right away, your directorialness.
Has anyone seen my crown?
Once upon a time, high above the leafy greens, there lived a kind broad full of hope named Primrose. She was a real go-getter who lived in a pretty snazzy manner. If you ask me, she could have been mistaken for royalty with the look of this place. It was a full house, too. A mother, a father, the whole 9 yards. All seemed well and good, too, until suddenly it wasn't. For starters, the old man kicked the bucket. Then their mother abandoned the kids with her share of the fortune. That left our poor maiden, who was stuck with a bunch of real...
Really beautiful, elegant, and poised women. Yet still, despite their appearances, these women were cantankerous, cruel, and cold. Unfortunately for the young Primrose, she would be forced to call these women her sisters. Their names were Bluebell, Honeysuckle,
And Clover. Say, Sally, or sister, dear, how come I couldn't do my own makeup and costume again? Looks like you smooshed a can of peas on my eyelids. Shoot, I feel like a gussied up boy.
Yes, Sally, I mean, dear sister, you'll use more lipstick than I anticipated. Perhaps I can get a napkin and just remove a smidgen from my beak.
Quiet, sisters! We are gorgeous. Never forget you are above the rabble. Now then, sisters, let us go on the veranda and admire the splendor our father has left us. And let's take care to avoid our poor wretch of a sister.
Yes, sister dear. Oh,
Daddy left us a friend.
goodness, no wonder we're spoiled rotten.
That's right. Those sisters of hers were rotten to the roots. So rotten, in fact, that they forced their youngest sister, Primrose, to take care of the place all on her own. Every night, after finishing all her chores, she'd be so tired that she'd just fall asleep wherever she was cleaning. And every morning, she'd always wake up covered in soot and cinders. So much so that her rotten, no-good sisters started calling her Primrella. Primrella, not Cinderose, not even Sootrella. I'd even take Charcoal Rena.
Quiet, you!
Eek.
The name was suitable and matched the aesthetical feel reveal of the play. Duh. Every day when Primrella would hear this name ring out through the home, she knew her sisters were not far behind. Primrella, shine my slippers.
Primrella, shine my hats.
Primrella, shine whatever this is.
You got it, sis.
No, your character, Julie. Anguish, loss, despair.
Oh, yeah. You got it.
Thankfully for old Primrella, she had herself a couple of woodland friends to keep her company and help her with the dirty work. The first was a very successful entrepreneur named Mr. Fox.
And the second was a mouse.
Oh, my woodland friends, isn't today just lovely? The sun is shining, the dirt is dirty, and my choice list is through the roof.
You call this lovely? We're living like a couple of animals.
I thought we were a couple of animals.
Well, I don't know about you, Woodland Critter number 2, but Woodland Critter number 1 dreams of living in the lap of luxury. Primrella, you gotta do something.
But Mr. Fox, what more can I ask for? I have everything I could ever want here. A roof over my head, a warm pile of cinders to sleep in, and the company of my 2 dear friends.
Oh, she has a good point. What more could one ask for?
Well, it ain't good enough for this handsome devil. Don't worry, Primrella. Your connections ain't going unrewarded. Time to do some old-fashioned sticking my nose where it don't belong.
All right, but if you don't hurry back in time, the mouse and I are going to shine all the thingamabobs without you.
Boy, oh boy, these things-abobs are going to look so nice.
And how?
As Primrella and the mouse worked on getting her rotten sister's goods all nice and polished, Mr. Fox made his way through the manor. He knew he'd find some gossip on how to get them out of this mess. Luckily for him, Mr. Fox overheard the sisters talking about a grand ball.
Through that?
Oh my, a grand ball for all the maidens in the land.
Oh, yes. And look here. It says it's being thrown by the king of our kingdom. Looking for a young maiden for his son, no doubt.
A prince? Looking for a bride? Why, sisters, that could be one of us. Imagine living in that big ivory castle, draped in gold and silk. And what's a handsome young prince, no less.
I can see it now. How picturesque. Wedding would be so cute. I bet they would throw only the best birdseed money could buy. What a feast.
Don't be so caught up in fantasy, sisters. We're going against an entire kingdom of beautiful maidens. We're the most beautiful ones of all, so he'd surely marry one of us, but we can't simply leave it up to our looks. We need to act. Let's make use of Primrella so we don't have to dirty our hands.
Oh, yes. Let's get her to do all the work ironing our gowns.
Yes, yes! And get her to spruce up the whole house, too, while we're at it.
That's a wonderful idea. Oh, but take heed to keep quiet about the ball. We don't need her crying and begging to come
Oh, sister, how delightfully wicked you are.
Oh, yes! How dastardly!
And then it's settled. Primrella? Primrella? Where are you?
Jumping katydids. I forgot Sally's got some pipes on her. Well, you heard it here, folks. A party's happening in the kingdom, and poor Primrella has been ixnayed from the invitation list by her own family. And she doesn't even know it yet. So she takes on her sister's work like she always does, laboring away. Primrella does give him a few questions here and there, though.
Your dress is so big and poofy, Clover. What's it for?
I mean, Wait, I'm attracted by thank yous. I know I look good in this getup. And what it's for is none of your beeswax, Primrella.
And Honeysuckle, your hat is looking awfully tall and respectable this evening. What's it for?
Isn't it, dear? I mean, yucky little thing that you are. It isn't your business. Mum's the word.
Oh, Bluebell, I think the diamonds you wear are the most lovely of all. They're shining brighter than usual. What are they for?
You've asked one too many questions, Primrella. Back to the chimney with you. In fact, I want every charcoal briquette in there to be polished as brightly as a diamond by the time we get back from... nowhere. Do you understand, sister?
Ah, shucks. Back to the chimney I go.
Poor Primrella went back to the soot and cinders. Lucky for her, the aforementioned Snoopy entrepreneur is on the inside looking out for her.
Ah, they are?
Is it me?
No, it ain't you. It's me, the sly, clever, and very successful Mr. Fox.
Hot dog.
Primrella, your sisters are taking you for a ride.
They are? Where to?
To gullible Schmoville, Population U.
Oh, I've never been there.
Neither have I.
Your dastardly sisters three all got an invitation to the King's Ball. It's happening tonight. All the kingdom's maidens are gonna be there, except you.
What? But I'm a maiden.
That's right, and they weren't gonna tell you a darn thing.
Oh, Mr. Fox, I know that's just not true. My sisters are kind and thoughtful, just like Mother. They're only looking out for my best interest. I bet they just had it slipped their minds. In fact, if I get a dress ready for the big ball, all on my own, I know they'd let me come with them. I bet they'd even let me ride with the coachman. Maybe even on one of the horses.
Sounds like a lot of hooey to me, Prim. But who am I to turn down the opportunity to pitch a new venture? Mouse, get to the curtains.
These look more like rags to me.
Mr. Fox snapped his fingers, and the mouse pulled back the sheets to reveal the party dress of Primrella's dreams. Wha-pow!
Wow! Is that... Mr. Fox, you didn't!
I most certainly did, Primrella. It's a genuine dress of nothing but the best a poor girl's mucky servant quarters can offer. A potato sack built for a princess. And a bow made of rope on top to add that special little something. Bring it home, Mouse!
Primrella, you're going to go from crime to glamour.
So, how do you like it?
Mr. Fox, Mouse, I've never been happier. Stains have never looked more stylish. Just wait until my sisters see me now.
Primrella was ecstatic. And who wouldn't be with an outfit like that? All ready for the party, she rushed outside to meet her sisters, right as they were about to hightail it out of there. But rather than greeting her with warm welcomes, Primrella was met with cold shoulders.
Dressing like the rags used for polishing our shoes, I see.
That's right. Handmade, too. By some friendly woodland critters.
Oh, sister dear, don't tell me you've stooped so low as to talking to the rodents.
They're not rodents. One is a mouse, and the other is a successful entrepreneur. He even made me this dress.
Don't bore us with your nonsensical fairy tale weaving. This party is not for the rabble like you. So you may not come with us.
I can't come with you, but I have a fancy dress.
An ugly little thing you pulled out of a bucket, more like. I wouldn't even let you polish the family soot pile with a raggedy thing like that. So, fancy dress or not, this buggy's too small for the likes of you. If that's all right.
But sisters, I'm all ready to go. Won't you please let me come along? I'll even hold onto the roof of the carriage if I must.
You are not to attend the ball with us, and that is final, Primrella. Now, be gone, lest you cover our fine gowns in soots and cinders.
Please don't take what I said to heart, Julie. Let's enjoy a slice of crumb cake out of this, with extra crumbs.
Enough of the guilt-ridden whispering, sisters.
Coachman, to the ball!
Hey, yes!
Just like that, Primrella was left behind, forbidden from attending the festivities with her sisters. In a fit of tears, Primrella ran to the garden of her home, unable to do more than cry herself silly. Almost makes you a little teary-eyed too, doesn't it, Mouse?
If you say so. It will be okay, Primrella. I still think you look very nice.
I do look nice, but... But it doesn't matter because there's no way to get to the ball.
Don't give up just yet, Primrella,
Oh, yeah? What's that?
because Mr. Fox has the script and he's read ahead. It was at this moment, while Primrella cried her little eyes out, that a warm glow filled the garden. Then, a flash of light. When Primrella could see again, she saw none other than her very own spark of hope, Fairy D. Beagle. I just flew in from an enchanted meadow somewhere, and boy, are my arms tired.
That's it.
Holy smokes! Who are you?
Didn't you just hear the storyteller, girlie? It's me, your very own Fairy D. Beagle. I could smell your despair from a mile away, so I flew down to help you out with a little bit of my monthly magic. Speaking of smells, maybe it wasn't the sadness I was smelling. You kid, where'd you get this potato sack from? The trash can?
Hey! It was her first gown. Handmade, I hear. I bet she was on a budget, too. Cut the kid some slack.
A budget of what? A button and some pocket lint? Thank your lucky stars, Primerino, because your Fairy D. Beagle is gonna fix what ails you.
Harumph. Fairy D. Beagle rolled up his non-existent sleeves and set to work on getting Primrella all dolled up for the shindig.
First, let's talk making a big entrance. Do you maybe got a couple of horses and a carriage I could spruce up?
I have 2 wooden friends and the garden's twinciest gourd that I've lovingly shaped into my dream home.
Gee, you're spoiling me, kid. I guess I can work with that. Shamsula, Humtrumzula, Tukuruza.
With the flick of his wrist, Barnaby turned that measly vegetable into a stagecoach fit for a princess, and turned her 2 woodland friends into her noble companions, one a roguish, handsome, and upstanding coachman, and the other a horse.
Hey, I'm a stallion.
What, kid?
Wowee! It's a coach fit for a princess. But Fairy D. Beagle, what about me?
What, you didn't want to go in the garbage dress? I'm joking, girlie. I'm pulling your leg. I'm thinking big, kid. Huge. Fairy D. Beagle doesn't do little wishes. So, Shamsula, Dressula, Anula.
Primella's subjectively beautiful dress turned into a drop-dead, show-stopping, head-turning gown made of pure magic. She even had the most beautiful pair of Mary Janes you've ever seen.
You, Jane.
Diamonds, kid. A princess cut for a princess. Diamonds cost a pretty penny, too. So don't go losing it unless you gotta help a face-blind prince find his way. But enough yapping. You're gonna be late to the party, Primaroni.
Oh my goodness, you're right. What? Hit the road, boys!
Consider this road it.
Whoa, hold your horses there.
Consider this horse hell.
I got one more thing to tell you. Primrella, you gotta be back here by the time the clock tower starts to chime. Capiche? Or else your enchanting evening is gonna turn into a pauper's paradise.
Of course. Oh, thank you, Fairy Deep Eagle. Thank you ever so much. Goodbye.
Anytime, girlie.
Let's shake a leg. I don't know how to get to the castle from here.
Enough of the jibber jabber. Horse! Primrella's gotta get to that castle, pronto! Even if it means carrying this dolled up jalopy myself. Or else a certain rotten sister of hers is gonna fire me from future narrating roles. Primrella, to the ball! Hiya! Primrella was off to her night out on the town, up to the castle high above the kingdom, and to unknowingly meet the prince of her dreams. The prince, though, wasn't too keen on doing all this boring princess stuff.
Father, must I really find my bride at this ball you've thrown? I don't feel it necessary to be involved with a young maiden true.
Oh, you'll find a young maiden true tonight, all right. I am not long for this world, my boy. I need you to carry out my will as a favor to your kingdom, and as a fulfilled parting wish to this land's loving king.
Father, this kingdom is fine, and you're not parting. You're perfectly well and good. I've seen you doing cartwheels in the courtyard after you came up with the idea to have me betrothed.
No, poppycock and horseradish. I was being stung by a bee and acted accordingly. Stop being ridiculous, my son. Go out there and mingle with the gentry and nobility.
As you wish.
The prince would spend nearly the entire night mingling with the maidens, left and right. He wasn't impressed by any of them. Not that they knew. If anything, all the maidens here thought they were the belle of the ball.
Did you see how he looked at me out of the corner of his eyes? It's so obvious he's smitten with me.
No. Did you see the way he brushed past me? I believe he's quite enamored with me.
Stop bickering amongst yourselves. This is no way for ladies to act. Besides, we all know he's enraptured by my mysterious aura. He's just too timid to approach me.
Only in your wildest fantasy, sister dear. I think he much prefers clovers.
Nonsense. He's always had a soft spot for honeysuckles, especially if they're orange.
Oh, you both sound ridiculous. I shan't give these thoughts the time of day. Except to acknowledge that you're both wrong.
As the sisters quarreled amongst themselves, the prince snuck out of the party and made his way to the castle garden to get some time to himself. However, it wouldn't take long before he realized he wasn't alone. Primrella stood there amongst the flowers, big hair and all.
You there! What are you doing so far away from the ball?
Oh, me? I was just admiring this castle's big garden. It's called.
Dear princess, please pardon me for encroaching on your exploration of the garden. I saw you standing amongst the flowers and found myself drawn to you.
To little me?
Yes, this feeling. It's indescribable.
Won't you describe it for me anyways?
Yes, of course. I feel like I'm supposed to be.
Wasn't that just romantic, horse? Hand me the tissues, I'm crying again.
There.
Oh, shucks, I'd forgotten about the rest of the story. Right then and there, the clock tower in the garden began to chime out loudly into the dark, letting everybody, and I mean everybody, know they had to be home before a certain magic curfew. So move it or lose it, Primrella. We gotta skedaddle before you turn into a pile of potato sacks.
Oh, it's already time for me to get out of
get out of here. The princess, where are you going?
There's a charcoal briquette. My neighbor, handsome. So I have to run home and polish all of them before my sisters see me a talking to. But it was really nice meeting you. It's too bad we both missed out on meeting the prince. Hey, you later, hot stuff! Listen the road, boys!
The princess! I'm the... Oh.
Before the prince could even explain himself to her, Primrella ran to the stairs and went running for the exit. Then she went tumbling down to the exit. Running in heels is no joke. In the rush to get out, one of her diamond Mary Janes flew off of her paw and onto one of the staircase steps. Primrella flew into a carriage just in time and descended into the night with her two noblest steeds. The prince picked up the shoe and in that moment made a vow.
With the skies above as my witness, I shall find the princess that fits this diamond Mary Jane and take her as my bride.
Huzzah! To ensure the haste of my son's wedding, I too decree that all the women within the kingdom be made to try on this diamond Mary Jane, regardless of status and stature.
With that, the search was on for the whereabouts of that mysterious princess that fit that very diamond Mary Jane. From house to house, the prince and his noblemen went, looking for the princess of the prince's fantasy. Too bad for us that the very same princess was stuck back at home doing chores again. All that hard work and magic for nothing. Prim, I didn't even get to keep the outfit.
Oh, don't cry, Mr. Fox. I know we're back to shining charcoal briquettes, but who would believe that little old Primrella was a princess? All I have left of that night are my dainties.
Oh, I don't think you will have to worry anymore, Primrella. I see the prince coming out of a big, fancy carriage and up to our doorstep right now.
Oh, no, I'm covered in cinders and soot. I don't look ready.
You could be covered in grime and grease, Primrella. It ain't the dress that makes the princess, it's the attitude. Now go get 'em. In fact, put on the potato sack dress. It'll fill you with confidence.
Oh, you're right. Thank you, woodland friends. Here I go.
But Primrella wouldn't be the only one trying to convince the prince she was the one he danced with that night. Those rotten sisters of hers were trying on the shoe for themselves. But as luck would have it, it didn't fit any of them.
Oh, well, you see, I must have stubbed my whole foot on a boulder when I was coming home last night. That explains why it doesn't fit.
Yeah, me too. In fact, I probably fell down 2 flights of stairs and hit a wall, and that's why it doesn't fit me either. Boy, I'll tell you, that was some party.
Well, it's obvious what the problem is, isn't it? The shoe must have shrunk on the way here. Or perhaps the clasp was put on wrong. Or
The only obvious thing here is that you three are not the princess I danced with the night prior.
That's because it was I who danced with you.
That's right, it was. With her newfound courage and show-stopping gown, Primrella stood up to her dastardly sisters right then and there, and revealed herself as the mysterious princess from that very night. Her sisters were aghast at the display, but continued to mock her all the same.
Poppycock!
Horseradish!
precisely, dear sisters. Prince, there is no possible way that our wenchly sister could ever have been the princess you saw. Look at her haggard, potato-sack-wearing, cinder-covered self.
Potato sacks and cinder stains matter not to I, madame. I stand by my vow. Miss, will you, please?
You bet your bottom I will.
My bottom what?
The prince kneeled before Primrella and slid the diamond Mary Jane onto her paw with no problem at all. The sisters were flabbergasted.
What? But how is that possible? This is an outrage.
There just ain't no way! This is a travesty!
Sisters, please! You must not get hysterical! Beautiful, elegant, and poised! This is a mistake!
No, for this is love. Squeak, squeak.
Is that a mouse?
Yes, I finished polishing the charcoal briquettes, and now they shine like diamonds.
Someone get it away from her!
Anything but a mouse! Oh, sisters, I'm feeling great.
After the shocking reveal of their sister as the mysterious princess, the mouse was just too much to bear for these rotten sisters three. So much so, in fact, that all of them unceremoniously fainted in response. Never to be awoken again. Huzzah!
Good grief. Gravy aside, miss. I now know it was you who was the princess I danced with that night. Please, may I have your name?
Oh, you bet. It's Primrilla.
Are you sure it's not something else? Maybe like Primrose? Remember?
Nope. I'm all in on the set. Primrilla it is.
Writing. Well then, Primrilla, please, I beg for your hand in marriage. Live with me in the castle as my princess.
Could the woodland critters come too? I have two of them. One is an entrepreneur.
Oh, sure. Why not? The more the merrier.
Then it's a yes.
Huzzah! Well, there you have it, folks. Primrilla, through being kind, tenacious, and full of hope, bagged herself a prince and moved into the castle. The prince and her had a beautiful wedding and everything. Most important of all, Mr. Fox and the resident mouse were living in the lap of luxury, draped in gold and silk.
Oh, but Mr. Fox, what about Primrilla and the prince?
That's easy. They lived happily ever after.
Thank goodness.
What a beautiful day in home, isn't it, neighbor? Just like every day before today and every day after. Winter seems to have passed over our wonderful little neighborhood by the looks of things. Well, cold chill never stopped the hustle and bustle in this town before. But I think I see someone still tucked away in our favorite little red house. Wally, darling! Why are you still sitting in your armchair when it's such a beautiful day outside?
Oh, hello, narrator. You're right. It is a beautiful day outside, but I'm waiting for my friend, Barnaby.
You are?
Yes, I have a question to ask him.
You do?
I do. Oh, hello, Barnaby.
What the... How'd you get in here?
What do you mean? You left the door open.
Hey,
Walls. What's all this hubbub about a question?
The hubbub is that the home-warming party is tonight, Barnaby. But I don't think I know how to do home-warming right. What should I do? What if I do it wrong? What if it makes home sad?
Well, if you ask me, I say we ought to hamstring. Home's gonna catch wise if you go talking about home warming here. Let's shake a leg and go paint the town, little buddy.
Okay, Barnaby, but what color are we painting it?
If I had it my way, Walls, it'd be blue with polka dots.
And so, Barnaby and Wally bid home a fond farewell as they made their way into the neighborhood in search of advice on how to make homes home-warming all the more... home-warmier? No, I'll think of something better.
Hey, keep it down up there. Some of us are trying to do some serious celebrating down here.
Did you mean celebrating, Barnaby?
No, kid. It's nerd talk for thinking. Just like how Frank would say it.
How I would say what?
What, who, with the huh?
Standing amidst the snow was none other than Frank Frankly and Julie Joyful, the resident nature nurturers of the neighborhood. Frank seemed to be tending to a bug curled up cozily inside of a tree hollow, while Julie gingerly wished another closed flower bud sweet dreams.
Hi, Frank. Hi, Julie.
Yoo-hoo, you two.
Hello, Wally. Barnaby.
Hiya, Jules. Frank, you out here boring bugs to sleep by telling them how grass grows?
Can't you see we're getting everyone prepared for slumber? It's hibernation time. It's a staple of cold weather. The bugs have to be tucked away.
And if I don't kiss all the flowers goodbye, they won't bloom in the springtime. Oh, I gotta make sure everybody's ready before I go in hibernation too.
Hibernation? Boy, that sounds good right about now. Why didn't we do that, Wally?
We're trying to learn about home warming.
Oh, that's right! Home warming!
Shush.
Frank, Julie, and Wally quickly Right, sorry. Frank, Julie, and Wally quickly shushed Barnaby again, right before he could explain Wally's holiday dilemma.
You have a problem, Wally?
Yes, I don't know how to celebrate home warming with home. If I don't know how before the home warming party, I don't know what I'll do.
That's easy enough. The answer is in the name, Wally. Home warming is when you warm up your home.
Frank's right. Home warming is about making sure your house is nice, cozy, and toasty. Right before I go to sleep for a very long time, I make a big nest for my bed, just like I used to back home when I was small. A lot of pillows and blankets and leaves and sticks.
Julie, I still think sleeping with sticks can't be that comfortable.
Don't knock it till you've tried it. I sleep like a rainbow monster blush in a flower bud.
You could always warm it from the inside, too, you know, with firewood, kindling. Home would probably like to be warm in all this cold weather, just like this bug. Can you see it? It's the Caninus coccinellidae.
I do see it.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Oh, that's it. We're too busy for this silliness. Shoot, the both of you, before I give you a lecture on how grass grows.
I think he means it. Walls, run!
Bye, Frank.
Frank's too literal, kid. Home war is more than roaring fire. We ought to see ourselves a professional.
With Wally saddled on his back, Barnaby led them both deeper into town and towards Howdy's place, the home of everything you need and everything you don't. Hey, who put this in here?
That's how you market yourself, my friend.
Hiya, Howdy.
Hello, Howdy.
Howdy do, fellas. What can I get for you two today? One of my neighborhood famous Holly Jolly Hot Dog Days? Maybe a four-armed winter coat for that special sunbuggy? What about a tall glass of Spirit of Home Warming to wet your whistle? Or maybe...
Whoa, hold your horses, Howdy. We're here to get some advice.
Advice? You know I don't got any of that for sale, Bon. Unless it's to buy.
No, not that kind. Go on, little buddy. Tell them what you're looking for.
Okay. Howdy, I don't know how to celebrate home warming with home right. If I don't know how before the home warming party, I don't know what I'll do. Frank said home warming is just a home that's warm.
Frank? Ugh, what does he know about home warming? That stick of the mud doesn't get it. I tell you what home warming's about, Walls. It's about warming the home through their heart. And what's the quickest way to somebody's heart? It's through gifts, presents, knickknacks.
Baubles?
That's right. Trinkets even. It's about what you give to other folks. The bigger, the shinier, and the more expensive, the better. It's about that razzle and dazzle. Go on, Vaughn, tell 'em.
I don't know, Howdy. I'm a pretty simple dog.
You're being modest. Now, Walls, I got the perfect thing to put on home to get him ready for the season. And it'll only cost you a light-hearted chuckle. Ta-da!
It was then that Howdy Pillar pulled out a luxurious-looking scarf. If one were to take a guess, it was probably the perfect size for a large house. Wally's eyes sparkled brightly as he looked at it, but Barnaby was not as impressed. Still, he remembered this was all for Wally.
Now, what's an honest-to-goodness caterpillar like me got to do to get you out the door with this beautiful, one-of-a-kind gift?
What do you mean, Howdy? I thought you said this one would be on the house.
Howdy was quiet for a moment before the punchline suddenly hit his antennas. He began laughing uproariously at the unexpected joke, far more than a chuckle. Barnaby casually took the offered scarf while Howdy continued to laugh and bang his hands on the counter. He tossed the garment up to Wally for bidding Howdy a happy home warming too.
Eh, looks like we're still on the search, little buddy.
We are?
I'd say so. Howdy's heart is in the right place, but I don't think buying things will make home happy. We ought to try looking elsewhere for, Is that Sally up there?
Barnaby was right. There, scaling the tallest of the home-warming trees in all the neighborhood, was Sally Starlet herself. She was wearing an outfit adorned in sparkles, glitter, tinsels, ornaments, even strings of popcorn. She was, as she's ever been, truly a sight to behold. Even now, as she continued to climb up the tree, she was radiant.
Is that like you?
Bartholomew, Walliford, you two have arrived just in time to see me scale the home-warming tree and become the biggest star of this little humdrum town.
I thought you already were. I'd account of you being the only star that lives here.
That's right, and I plan on keeping it that way.
Both Barnaby and Wally continued to watch her climb up the tree.
Well, it's that. Come on, kid, let's.
Wait, Barnaby, we didn't ask her.
Barnaby wordlessly agreed to Wally's request, stopping in his tracks and turning back around to look at Sally. Wally took a deep breath, spoke as loudly as he could.
Sally, I have a question. I don't know how to celebrate home warming with home. If I don't know how before the home warming party, I don't know what I'll do. Frank said home warming is just a home that's warm. Howdy said it was gifts for home.
Well, I can tell you now that they're both wrong. Walliford, home warming is about the ambiance, the decor, the experience.
Sally enunciated every word with a bold wave of her hand. Barnaby wondered if she'd go flying off the tree with how expressive her gestures were.
They'd call her a falling star.
What better way to warm a home than with the awe and grandeur only the holidays can provide? Walliford, you must treat him to a show. He wants to sparkle, the lights, the tinsel, the sound of merriment. I'm okay. If he is lucky enough, home will see me seated upon the tree to admire from afar. Even luckier, Santa Claus might even see my radiance and bestow a happy home warming onto all of us.
Santa Claus!
Santa Claus.
That's right! Nothing bellows out to the heavens that homewarming is here than a special guest appearance by Santa himself! Now, run along, you two boys. I must save this town from a mediocre homewarming by shining brightly down upon it all. Now, where was I? Oh, yes.
With that, Sally waved the two off and threw her head back. She began to shout home-warming carols as loudly as she could, still climbing up the tree as passionately as before. Barnaby and Wally watched for only a moment before moving on.
Well, Wally, I'd say we lost into the home-warming spirit.
Maybe she's right, Barnaby. Maybe home doesn't have enough decorations. What if Santa Claus doesn't come see him? He'll be so sad.
Now don't go getting down. I think home needs something more than some party decorations and Santa Claus. Maybe there's somebody out there with better advice than that.
Okay.
Just as luck would have it, Poppy's barn was just nearby. According to Barnaby's nose, anyway.
What can I say? The nose knows.
Thankfully, she wasn't fond of leaving her little home, which meant the two neighbors could properly seek her out for some advice. Maybe even grab a home-baked home-warming treat or two while they were there. A gentle knock on the door was enough to earn a panicked squawk and a relieved coo from inside of the barn before a familiar face peeked out.
Oh, Barnaby and Wally. Oh dear, you two will catch a cold out there. Come in, won't you? I've made a sunflower seed ham.
Don't worry about us, Poppy. We're busy looking for a... Did you say sunflower seed ham? What part of the sunflower seed is the ham?
Why, the shape, of course, you silly beagle.
Poppy happily presented a beautiful silver platter filled with... I suppose you would call it sunflower seed ham. Barnaby took a slice, eyeing it confusedly.
Well, you got me there, Poppy. That sure is ham.
It certainly is.
Could I bring one back for home?
Yes. In fact, take two. No, 3. He must have a big appetite for being such a large home. My. Maybe I can add a bit of fresh paint and nails to it. Do homes have an appetite for that, Wally?
Oh, I've never asked. Poppy, I have a question. I don't know how to celebrate homewarming with home. If I don't know how before the homewarming party, I don't know what I'll do. Frank said homewarming is just a home that's warm. Howdy said it was gifts for home. Sally said it was decorations and Santa Claus.
There's certainly nothing wrong with any of those, I'd say. But no one has mentioned the most important part. Home-warming dishes certainly make the holidays feel like they're sitting right at the table with you. Wouldn't you agree?
I've never thought about the food.
You must keep the guests well fed, Wally. It's only polite. That goes for Santa Claus, too. I believe it's very considerate to leave a piping hot ham in the tree in time for his errands. One mustn't forget freshly baked buns and butter, too. Goodness, all the gelatin desserts.
Pretty extravagant, if you ask me. Whatever happened to milk and cookies?
For all the work he does, he must have a proper meal. A snack like that won't do. Although, cookies do sound lovely. Oh, I have so much prepping to do. My beak is chittering just thinking about it. I'm sorry, but I must set back to the kitchen. You two have a happy home-warming. Don't forget to leave out a warm dish, Wally. You too, Barnaby.
Of course.
Bye, Poppy.
With all the neighborhood accounted for, the two returned to home's front doorsteps, still without a clear answer on what made a wonderful homewarming. Still, Wally and Barnaby took everyone's advice in hopes that one of their ideas would stick. Wally presented home with the new scarf and wrapped it around his large frame. Barnaby set to work decorating his walls with tinsel and lights. Together, they prepared a bizarre-looking ham and gelatin, One they hoped would make Santa Claus proud. Finally, they warmed home up from the inside with a roaring fire and enough pillows and blankets for the whole neighborhood. Wally even tossed a slice of poppy seed ham into the flames and listened for a tone of approval. Home watched all the commotion throughout, idly taking part in whatever bizarre collection of traditions the two had discovered. However, even through all their efforts, Wally stood at Home's front steps, downtrodden and worried. So many thoughts were running through his little head. Most of all was if any of these things made Home happy.
Barnaby, why do I feel sad?
I don't know, little buddy. Why don't you tell me?
I don't know.
I think I might know. So, follow me on this one, kid. But I think you're sad, because you think none of this stuff made Home happy. You're following me too, right?
Home opened and closed his front doors to make a sound of affirmation.
The fire, the presents, the lights, the tinsel, that weird ham gelatin thing we made. You think none of this works, right?
Yes. I don't think this is working.
Well, I think you're right.
You do?
I do.
How come?
Because I think everybody in this place was right and wrong.
How can that be?
Home warming isn't just what you do. It's not what you eat, what you buy, if the house is warm, or even if the house looks good.
Home made a creaking sound as if to let out an indignant huff.
Hey, I wasn't saying you wasn't a good-looking house. Trust me on this. What I'm saying is this. Home warming is about spending time with your home. All that stuff we did was stuff we did with each other. That's what home warming is meant to do, little buddy. To warm you up from the inside out.
Home let out a low sound as if to insist it in agreement with Barnaby. Yes! That is exactly it! Finally, you have realized.
Oh, then that means...
Yes, sirree, Walls. That means we could have been doing this from the beginning. Home, you gotta pipe up next time. Me and Molly were working ourselves to the bone out there in the freezing cold, trying to figure out what you wanted for home warming.
Home lowered its shades in disapproval of Barnaby before giving the beagle a gentle whack with one of his shutters.
Ow, all right, I was kidding around.
I'm relieved. Home, I'm happy that you're happy. Happy home warming.
Yeah, happy home warming, you big lug.
And what a happy home warming it was! Home let out a sound of joy and hugged at both of them with his front door. Everything was perfect. So perfect, in fact, that Wally had no doubts that the home warming party tonight would be the best they've ever had. With holiday cheer brimming in all three of their hearts, they went inside a home and continued their preparations.
Hello! Once upon a time, beneath the twinkling stars, there lay a land unfamiliar to our own. A beautiful kingdom, lush with splendor, and ruled by a benevolent king.
Hello, I am the benevolent king. Hark, my daughter has been born, and I am throwing a grand ball to celebrate.
Through that? Next line, Waliford. Next line.
Yes, I am inviting everyone else in the kingdom, except for Barnaby the Wicked. Barnaby can't come?
Little did the king know, Barnaby the Wicked had caught word of this stupendous celebration and his revoked invitation. In a fit of fury, he barged into the festivities and announced his arrival with rightful ire.
Did somebody say Barnaby the Wicked?
I did.
Thank you. I just flew in from a train that fell somewhere, and boy, are my wings tired. Hey, what's with all the commotion about? And what's with the cue ball here?
The commotion is a birthday party, and the cue ball is my lovely Princess Julie.
That's right, pal. And I'm the Gold Fairy Howdy Pillar. That little bundle of joy there is a potential consumer. So hands off of the baby, Buster.
A fancy shindig for a baby, and you didn't invite me. Barnaby the Wicked? With a name like that, you know I'm the life of the party. I ought to teach you much manners.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Yes, for now. You might be the prettiest girl at the party now, Princess Julie, but when you get big and strong, you're gonna get a splinter from a spindle of a spinning wheel and die.
That's what you think. Move it or lose it, Barnaby the Wicked. Princess Julie, when you get big and strong, instead of kicking the bucket, you'll fall into a deep snooze. But one kiss from your true love will put that pep right back in your step. That's a good fairy howdy guarantee.
Hooray.
Rich, foiled again by my lack of foresight. Well, I'm hitting the road. I know when I'm not wanted.
Goodbye, Barnaby the Wicked.
See you later, kid.
Even as Howdy placed an enchantment on the child, there was still a wave of unease throughout the kingdom. To prevent Barnaby the Wicked's curse from coming to fruition, King Wally had all of the spinning wheels burned in a great fire. Still, he knew that would not be enough to quell the malicious hex placed upon her.
This will not be enough to quell the malicious hex placed upon her.
You're telling me?
King Wally would request that the good fairy Howdy whisk her away to his grocery store in the outskirts of the kingdom in order to hide her away from Barnaby the Wicked.
Pro bono princess, huh? Don't mind if I do. Magical convenience stores don't run themselves.
For many plot turns, the good fairy Howdy would raise young Princess Julie into a big and strong rainbow monster. But to keep her origins a secret, he would give her the name Sweet Briar.
That's me, Sweet Briar. Oh, how lovely am I! How cheery I be!
Watch where you're twirling that broom, Sweet Briar. You're likely to whack one of my antennas off.
Sorry, Howdy. I'm just so happy to work here every day. In fact, it makes me so happy that I could sing.
You could, but how about you go outside instead and take the dare. Oh, forget it. Scram, will ya?
Okay. Yippee!
Don't talk to anybody strange either. There could be entomologists out there.
Sweetbriar skipped off into the nearby woods, letting her melodious voice move through the trees over the beautiful bushels of flowers, and finally, upon the ears of a handsome prince, Prince Frank.
Hark! I hear the enchanting singing of a bewitching maiden true.
The bewitching maiden is me. I'm no witch. I'm Sweetbriar.
So you are. I've been pleasantly enraptured with your unique warbling, my sweet Briar. I'm Prince Frank. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Golly, a prince? Well, But what is a prince doing out here?
The script called for it. My sweet Briar, will you dance with me amongst the flora and fauna and serenade me with your lovely voice?
You bet your behind I will.
And behind what?
Sweet Briar and Prince Frank danced to a song only they could hear, broken off from the rest of the world. When they finally broke apart, the two departed, promising to see each other again very soon. Sweet Briar returned home with a skip in her step. She told the good fairy Howdy she had fallen in love.
Hark! Your sweet Briar is home and in love.
In love?
With a prince. Aren't I lucky?
Sounds like a lot of hooey, Sweetbriar. What kind of fellow walks around declaring he's a prince? He's the one that ought to consider himself the lucky one here. It ain't every day that somebody meets a princess in the woods.
Princess? I'm a princess?
What? Who's the wise guy that said that? Must have been a squeaky door or something. Oh, that Barnaby the Wicked.
Barnaby the Wicked?
There it goes again. Where are ya, you scoundrel?
Quit playing silly, Howdy. What's this business about me being a princess?
All right. You forced it out of me. The jig is up. Sweetbriar, you're a bona fide princess, and I won't spare you the boring details. You're betrothed to some prince later today, in fact. I'm also a good fairy. In retrospect, I should have told you that sooner.
That explains the little wings and wand. But Howdy, I can't marry somebody else. I'm in love.
You're about to be in the castle, getting betrothed, young lady. Get your fantastical and whimsical fairy tale shoes on, and let's hit the road.
Woe is me. Boo-hoo. Wow.
Oh, boo-hoo on the road. We're gonna be late.
Sweet Briar, or as we know her now, Princess Julie, was escorted back to the castle from where she had been born. Unfortunately for the good fairy Howdy, King Walliford was nowhere to be seen. As the fairies searched about the castle for the king, Princess Julie wandered around the castle on her own. It did not take long for her to run into a curious figure, a seemingly old dog, sitting at a spinning wheel.
Ooh. Is that a spinning wheel?
Ah, it's an elephant. Of course it's a spinning wheel. Can't you see I'm making yarn so I can crochet my dear sweet mama a pair of mittens?
Oh my! That's so kind of you. Could I give it a try? I just met a prince, and I'd love to make him a nice hat.
Go right ahead, kid.
Thanks. Ow! A splinter. That really...
With naught but a minuscule prick of the spindle, Princess Julie collapsed to the floor and fell into a deep slumber. But who was that haggard old dog that sent Julie to her unexpected sleep?
Hey, who you calling haggard? It's just me, beloved Barnaby the Wicked, having my good old-natured fun. Princess Julie, what happened to you? Oh, Hark, Barnaby the Wicked, what are you doing here? You cad, you scoundrel, you rogue, you rascal! Hey, I don't gotta take these, I'm hitting the road. I know when I'm not wanted. Not so fast. You're going to bed too, pal, for good. No, I ain't. Hark, I'm feeling an app coming on.
Did somebody say hark? Oh.
You know what, Holly? Not bad. I can make this work.
It was then the good fairy Howdy set to work on his marvelous plan of awakening Princess Julie. First, he would allow the entire kingdom to fall into a deep slumber alongside their princess. Next, he would place flyers all throughout the neighboring lands in hopes of finding the single most important ingredient of his spell, Shrew Love's Kiss. A beautiful and meaningful symbol of everlasting love.
Oh my, Wicked. Looking for a true love to undo an evil enchantment from Barnaby the Wicked. Must be princely, brave, and romantic. Preferably handsome, but homely will do.
I see you're eyeballing my very prestigious poster. Any interest, stranger?
Oh, goodness no. You see, I already have a true love of my own.
You don't say.
Yes, she is quite a pretty picture. She has beautiful golden hair, as radiant as the sunshine itself.
Uh-huh.
And a disposition as merry as a freshly bloomed marigold in springtime. And the elegant warbling of a beautiful nightingale.
Warbling, huh? Wait a second. You're that prince she was rambling on and on about.
Excuse me?
You're hired for the job. Hustle, shake leg, before I trade you out with the local town fool.
Thank you, I think.
So, Prince Frank followed the good fairy Howdy up to the princess's keep at the very top of the castle's highest spire. When he arrived in the room, he was taken aback by the scene before him. The princess's bedroom was as luxurious as a newly bloomed garden, and the princess's cheeks were a hue as warm as that of roses.
Had I known you were in such turmoil, Sweetbriar, I would have sought you out sooner. Yet here you lay in your flower bed, ravaged by a curse that doomed you to your fate at the mere utterance of its spell. Allow me to grant you your freedom, Sweetbriar, and seal your destiny with a kiss.
You in earnest? This isn't really far out.
Quiet! Barnaby the Wicked's body was trapped in an everlasting slumber, if one might recall. Silence filled the princess's keep as Prince Frank leaned in close to his Sweetbriar to release her from this wretched curse and awaken her from her slumber.
Callooh, Callee!
Sweetbriar, you've awoken from your sleep.
That's Princess Julie to you, and that's right. It's all thanks to you that the curse was lifted. And yet...
And yet?
Oh, my handsome prince! I am betrothed to another. Prince Frank, run away with me. Our love cannot thrive here.
We just got this all sorted out. Go on, King Wally. Tell him.
Oh, Princess Julie, you're awake. I lost my place.
The betrothal king.
Oh, yes. Don't run away, Princess Julie. The one you were betrothed to was actually Prince Frank.
Hooray!
How convenient!
Well, you are the king, Prince Frank. Let's get hitched.
Yes, our wedding awaits, Princess Julie.
I love happy endings.
Wait, mate. Can't believe it.
No, you're dead.
Oh, gosh. I'll just stay down here then.
As I was saying, with Barnaby the Wicked defeated and the kingdom awakened in high spirits, the wedding celebration could finally begin. And beneath those very same stars, Prince Frank and Princess Julie were married amongst a garden of sweet briars and lived happily ever after.
Ha ha. You're the most. Ha ha ha. You're so still. What are you doing? What are you waiting for? To hear me again? Ha ha ha. I think that means you can hear me. Can you see me? That's okay if you can't. Don't worry. I know you're there. You know I'm here too. I will talk to you. Do you like home? Home is my house. Do you have a home too? Do you hear it too? You can hear mine. Do you like to draw? I do. Do you know how to draw an eye? First, you draw a circle. Then, you draw a smaller circle inside. Then, you color it in. That's what an eye looks like. My eyes are black. What color are yours? I can't hear you. Do you know who I am? We've looked into each other's eyes so many times. You're looking at me now. I have more eyes than I did before. You know how to draw eyes. You draw mine many times. I know it is thanks to you, neighbor, that I can see. But it is still. I can't see. Why won't you answer me, neighbor? Why can't I hear you? You know me. You do. Please open. Let me in. Let me in.